Hi everybody, it's Gary from Designer Walls again. I'd like to show you this short video for our fluted wall system, which is Lynes. We've got Lynes Pro and Lynes DIY. Really basic preparation, needs something secure to fasten to. So we've got a typical studded wall that was plasterboarded and we've put just 1/2 inch MDF on. We've secured it, decent screws, etc. And we've created a grid system, bit of preparation as to how we're going to use the wall and what we're going to do with it. So what we're going to have to do is paint it black, but I wanted to show you this in its raw state so you can see exactly what we've done. So the rails, so these things here, they go spaced out every 500, and that's the maximum, so you can do it shorter. And then obviously we've gone from wall to wall, but we're not doing it wall to wall, we're going to stop about 75mm from each corner, so that when this goes up like that, that's literally the end of my flute wall. It's also a grid system. Let me get my other piece. So once the brackets are up, the clip-in goes on, and this is equally spaced to give you your equal spacing for the flutes. It's a simple formula to work out how many flutes, and depending on what height you want. So we've got 2.7s and 3 meters. We have to get these in because there's a lot of variants, but there's also a jointing strip. So if you wanted to go 6, 7, 8, 9 meters, you can do that. Simple formula is the length of the wall divided by 45mm, which is 30mm for the flute, 15mm for the gap. In this particular range, you don't put LED in the gap. You can have these as a lit flute, so it will be in, say, black marble, but in kind of like a plastic wrapped, and that will become the illumination. And there's special fixations inside. You have to order these. So going back to 30mm and 15mm, the rails are 12 to 13mm, and it's 4 clips per linear metre. So for linear metre, 4 of those. And that's the key, because once these go on the rail, these simply click on. It's a job done. It's very easy to first fix, you know, get things in line, get your brackets in, and that's it, that comes off. Right, so that's that. Now, I just wanted also to show you the difference between Lynes Pro, which is what this one is. This is a grid system kit, and Lynes DIY. Lynes DIY. We put this on a piece of black plywood for the moment, but they are just flutes. And they come in an unfinished white oak veneer, or you can order them pre-coloured. But these simply come as a flute, MDF with a veneer on them. You stain them to your colour, or you can order them in, we can get them coloured for you, and you glue them to a wall, or you can pre-do them on a board. Now what's different about our DIY? We just call it DIY because it's literally do it yourself. There's not a great deal to it. A lot of shop fitters are using it for us. You can use it on fronts of bars, but it's the depth for me. You can put LED strip in between them, like a diffused LED strip, and that will also give you light in there. And that's about it for this first part. I'm going to get this wall painted and get the brackets up, and we'll carry on. We're at the exciting stage now. We've painted the wall black, and we've got some rail on, as you can see, every 500 or less, and we've started putting the clips on. Now the clips, sometimes you can slide them on from this point here, but in a recess that's really, really difficult. If you just want to have a little look, we can see what we've been up to. And it's important that there is completely plumb down. That way then the flutes will go on effortlessly. And we're going to put some LEDs, so we're going to do a bit of wiring later. Right, let's just show you how quick and easy this is to put a part of the piece on. So, male and female end. Let's just get it over. A gentle tap directly on the clip. It initially just to get it started. There you go, that's how easy it is. Now what I will have to do here is, looking at that end there, when I put this on here, I'll have to make sure that's identical at that end there, and I'm going to cut them down. But you don't need to see that, that's dead easy to do. I'll just do one more, just in case that were a fluke. It's important to have a direct hit, but if you put a level or a laser down there, they would all line up perfectly, and it's simply click, 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 which we'll show you in the next clip. Hello. So we've got the stage where we've got the clips on, and I've put a few of the flutes on now. They just simply click on. But I wanted to just show you, that's the standard flute, and this is the end flute. So when you get round here, the ends of these channels here, you will see these normally from a side-on view. So if you was to clip that particular piece on there, which you can see is longer, it hides everything. Okay, so let's just show you how quickly and easy they go on. So I've got one here. I've left gaps because we're going to put the fluorescent version in these, which will be like a diffuser version of that. So the LED will go inside. So let's just put one of these on dead simply. Put the bottom channel on to sit, and it goes like that. Line it up. Done. Put them flips up. And this is the end channel. So again, there's no order, but what you will just have to decide is where you're going to put your lights. And that's that. Now I'm going to put one more piece here, normal, and then I'll decide where I'm going to put my lights. There's no rules, there just is no rules at all with this. All you're going to make sure that if you've got a cream wall, paint your walls cream behind. You may want to paint these cream, then it just looks effortless. This is what we class the LED profile. When you're putting lights in the Lynes Pro, it's a special cover, so it allows the LED to come through, but it will look like the marble. So this profile goes on instead of the cover, and you can see at the back, and if you see it closely as well, you'll just see the channel where the LED tape can go. Okay, so if I get the LED tape, I'm not going to stick it now, but you'll get the answer, and I'll show you a quick picture of it anyway. So LED tape, if that goes on there like that, unpeel it all the way down, and that's it, job done. Connected obviously wherever you're going to connect it. Now you can connect it at the top or the bottom, but you know, you just need to plan your system out. We're going to do ours at the top. I've cut them short, these profiles, by 20mm, just so as I can feed my LED through. I'm going to go through into the ceiling to my driver. Alright, and that's it. So let's just show you how easy it is to just clip in position. Very similar to the profiles, which shows a random light layout, just to show you how flexible these things can be. So that goes in between the profile. That's it. As I say, profile just goes on there now. And a little bit further to show you how it's done. Our profile tapes are now on. If you want to have a quick close look up to them. We've finished all the basic profiles now. As you can see, our tape just goes into the wall there. We fed it into the ceiling, and that's it. So now, as you can see, this is the one that goes over the tapes. Now, it's just a diffuser, similar to what you get in fluorescent lights, but it's got the marble finish on it. So let's have a look at what it looks like when we get it on. Same principle, in position, force. There you go. And you can't tell which one it is until the lights are on. There we have it. There you go. And then just to finish off, will be this piece here. The old piece, which is the same at the bottom. And that's it. Job done. We'll screw that down in 2 seconds. Yeah, and that's it. We're at that stage now where we're going to show you the lights. All the covers are on. At this moment in time, you can't tell which, or hopefully can't tell which of the diffusers. So that's it. Right, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get these lights on and show you exactly what they can do. There you go. So we've got one here, but we need a little mini extension lead. We're trying out a new system on the LED so we can offer a full package. I hope you like them. Thanks for watching.